Development of milk industry in India, including organic milk and legal standard. Development of milk industry in India, including organic milk and legal standard. Indian dairy scenario. Indian dairy scenario. India is an agriculture-based country. 70%. Total milk production in India 187.7 million ton. 2089 NDDB. Per capita milk available in India 394 gram per day. India had highest annual growth rate of around 6.5% in milk production. India is the largest milk producer in the world. Also, India stands first in buffalo milk production. Operation Flood triggered the milk flooding implemented in three phases as OF first, OF second, OF third by NDDB. Dr. Varghese Kurian, former chairman NDDB, Anand referred as father of white revolution. Contribution of livestock sector to April GDP about 25 to 28%. On the other hand, bovine population 302 million, India holding 12% of the cattle population of the world. India first position in the world milk production. The per capita milk consumption of India 240 gram. WHO recommendation of 280 gram. Development of Indian dairy industry. Development of Indian dairy industry. 1887 first dairy farm in India, military dairy farm at Allahabad with 100 cow. 1930 handling of milk in corporation, cooperative milk union established all our country oldest at Ahmedabad. 1970 first cooperative dairy farm in Gujarat could not sustain longer. 1945 first railway transport of milk from Anand to Mumbai. 1950 pasteurization and bolting on large scale for organized distribution at Array, Warri, Calcutta and Delhi, Madras. 1951 establishment of milk plant under 5-year plan all over India with dual object. 1956 rejuvenation of cooperative movement in Gujarat. Sardar Patel, father of cooperative dairy movement. 1960 commercialization of milk production. Cooperative movement. Three-tier system Amul model. Procurement, village level milk collection societies, production and collection, crossbreeding, veterinary support, provision of nutrition, farmer and landless laboratories, source of income, processing, taluka or district level, milk producer and processing unions, processing, distribution and or marketing, processing, standardization, pasteurization and chilling, distribution, local area and large or metro cities, services, veterinary aid, medicine, feed, marketing, district or state level milk federation, processing, packaging and marketing, fluid milk product. Advantage: substantial increase in milk production, fulfillment of milk demand in the cities, generation of employment in rural area, upliftment of backward section of the society. Drawbacks: unfair pricing, deviation in farmer and consumer prices, seasonal variation, lean and flush season, cooperative movement. 1970 first cooperative dairy farm in Gujarat could not sustain. 1950 rejuvenation of cooperative movement in Gujarat. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, father of cooperative dairy movement. Anand Milk Producer Union Limited. Dr. Varghese Kurian, father of modern Indian dairy. 1975 Maharashtra, Kolhapur, Gokul, Varana, Yalgud, Solapur, Shivamrud, Pandari, Sangli, Valana, Krishna, Pune, Ketraj Anand. 1976 first railway transport of milk from Anand to Mumbai. Operation Flood started in 1970. Objective: organizing dairy cooperative at village level, establishing physical and instrumental Instra- infrastructure for collection, processing, marketing of milk at village, district level and state level, production enhancement service at state and union level by providing technical and other input, establishment of city dairy, OF first 1970 to 81, skimmed milk powder and butter WHO UNAID, reconstitute and supply to meet demanded. OAPSEC in 1981 to 85 organization and set up of cooperative at village, district and state level. In 1985, India became self-sufficient. WHO aid was discontinued. Of 13, 1985 to 96, milk production in large scale, surplus milk product export, fluid milk product. Operation Flood, National Dairy Development Board (NDDB), 1965 led Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri under Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Government of India. Function transplant spirit of Anand pattern all over the country. Advice to state and union government, dairy development. Funds research and extension program, formulation of dairy policy of the country. National Dairy Research Institute (NDRI), 1970 Karnal, Haryana, R&D in dairy sector. Indian scenario. Preaching structure India early on fat percent, adulteration and malpractices. Now fat and SNF %, cow milk 3.5% fat and 8.5% SNF. Buffalo milk 6% fat and 9% SNF. Abroad USA, Canada and Europe, price on bacterial quality acceptable less than 1 million, non-acceptable above 1 million. Contribution by species 52% buffalo milk, 45% cow milk, 2-3% sheep, goat and camel milk etc. Buffalo milk rich in fat, preferred for sweet making in northern India. Cow milk low in fat, preferred for Bengali sweet. Consumption pattern India and abroad, fluid milk 70 to 80%, abroad 30 to 40%, milk product 20 to 30%, 60 to 70%. Livestock population in India by species: year, cattle, buffalo, total bovine, sheep, goat. The buffalo milk contribute about 65% of total milk production in India. Milk production in India: year, production, capital availability, production per capital availability. Estimate of milk production state-wise. State total world milk production 2009 7014 ton, 2011 727.6 ton. India contribute to world milk production is 12 to 50%. Top country in milk production: India, United States, China, Russia Federation, Brazil. Legal standards: Milk and Milk Product Order (MMPO), Prevention of Food Adulteration Act (PFA), Bureau of India Standard, Subject of Food Quality and Safety at national level for maintaining food standard. Milk and Milk Product Order (MMPO), Guideline for producer and exporter of milk and milk product, which have been made mandatory by the Milk and Milk Product Order (MMPO) 1992. As per the provision of this order, any person or dairy plant handling more than 10,000 liters per day of milk or 5,000 mt of milk solid per annum need to be registered with the registering authorities appointed by the central government. Prevention of Food Adulteration Act (PFA). The standard of quality of any food item have been fixed by the government under PFA Act. The PFA rule were formed in 1954 and PFA Act come into force in 1955 and has been amended several times in extended to the whole of India. Bureau of Indian Standard. Bureau of Indian Standard. Bureau of Indian Standard, earlier ISI, has started the work with respect to formulation of standard for various food producing since 1956 onward. Bureau of India Standard, which is the national recognition for standardization in our country. PFA rule, particular raw pasteurized boiled flavored sterile milk, species fat percent SNF, cow milk 3.5, SNF 8.5, buffalo milk 6.9, goat and sheep 3.59. Standardized milk all India 4.5 or SNF 8.5. Recommended milk all India 3 8.5. Turned milk all India 3% fat 8.5% NSF. Turned milk. Double turned milk all India 1.5% fat 9 SNF. Raw pasteurized boiled flavored sterilized skim milk all India not more than 0.5 8.5%. Important. Bacteriological standard for raw milk. Bacteriological standard for raw milk is not exceeding 2 into 10 to the power 5 very good, between 2 into 10 to the power to 1 into 10 to the power 6 good, 1 into 10 to the power 6 to 2 into 10 to the power 6 fair, less than 1 5 into 10 to the power 6 poor. Pasteurized milk. Pasteurized milk Part 3 96 SPC mg per not more than 30,000 3 into 10 to the power 4. Pasteurization requirement as per PFA rule 1976. Destruction of TB organism 138 degrees Fahrenheit 58.9 degrees Celsius 30 minutes 50 second clear 158 Fahrenheit. Inactivation of photophosphate enzyme 142 Fahrenheit 160 Fahrenheit. Effective pasteurization 145 Fahrenheit or 160 Fahrenheit. Reduction of cream 144 Fahrenheit 162 Fahrenheit. Special milk. Special milk. Species milk fat percent SNF. Standard milk 4.5 8.5. Turned milk 3 8.5. Double turned milk 1.5 9. Recombinant milk 3 8.5. Milk product. PFA rule 1976, not less than 25% milk fat. Microbiological standard BIS. Type of cream, type of cow, level of CFU per ml or gram grade. Raw cream standard plate count per ml gram, less than 4 lakh. Good, fair, poor. Coliform count per mg not more than 100. Satisfactory. Pasteurized cream standard plate count, coliform count. Butter. PFA rule 1976 table or creamery butter fat not less than 80%, curd not less than 1.5%, salt not less than 3%, diacetyl 4 ppm. Microbiological standard BIS. Yeast mole count less than 20 good, 20 to 50 fair, 50 to 100 poor, more than 100 very poor. Cheese. PFA rule 1976. Processed cheese moisture 70% maximum, fat or dry matter 40% minimum. Processed food moisture 44%, fat 23%. Processed spread moisture 60%, fat 20%. Suggest bacteriological standard. Product yeast malt count, coliform, aerobic spore count. Processed cheese spread. Ice cream IS 2802 1964. Ice cream total solid 36, quantity milk fat percent 10, acidity 0.5, sucrose 50, stabilizer या emulsifier 0.5, standard plate count not more than 250 lakh, coliform count not more than 90, passport test negative, batch method 68.5 for less than 30 minutes, STST method 80 degrees Celsius for less than 25, microbiological test limit, student plate count not more than 250, coliform count not more than 90, phosphate negative. Ghee PFA rule 1976 standard for Maharashtra, butyrometer reading at 40 degree 141.5 to 45, other area 40 to 43, discharge value 21-26, FFA maximum 3%, moisture 0.3%. Egg mark standard for ghee, bad or interest negative, phosphosterol acetate negative, butyrorefractometer reading at 40 degree 40 to 43, discharge value not less than 28, moisture not more than 0.3, Palenske value 1-2, PFA olic acid red label not more than 1.4, green label general grade not more than 2.5. Channa moisture fat, whole milk channa not more than 70%, not less than 50% of DM, skim milk channa not more than 70%, not less than 30% of DM. Khoa PFA rule 1976 not less than 20% of milk fat, IS 4883 1968, moisture not more than 20%, fat not less than 25%, protein not less than 80%, lactose not less than 22.5%. Milk byproduct lactose IS 1959 commercial lactose, total S fat, nitrogen, lactose, lead, arsenic. Casein IS 1167 1965, edible casein, moisture, total S, acid solution S, fat, nitrogen, total acidity, free acidity, bacterial count, coliform count, mold count. Organic milk and milk products that are produced using methods that do not involve modern synthetic inputs such as synthetic pesticides and chemical fertilizers, do not contain genetically modified organisms, and are not processed using irradiation, industrial solvent, or chemical food additives. Organic milk or milk product must come from animals that have been under continuous organic management for at least 1 year prior to the production of the milk or milk product. Distinction between conventional and organic milk. Conventional and organic: chemical fertilizer, manure or compost, insecticide, beneficial insect and bird trap, herbicide, crop rotation, tilling, hand weeding, mulching, antibiotic, growth hormone and medication, organic feed, rotational grazing, outdoor races. Raising a livestock the organic way. Livestock must be fed 100% organic food. No use of chemical pesticide, herbicide, fungicide and fertilizer in the growing of the animal feed. No use of genetically modified organisms. No use of growth hormone. No use of drugs such as antibiotic. No use of animal byproduct for feed. Treating animal humanly, they have outside access at all time. Shelter provided must be designed to allow the animal comfort and the opportunity to exercise. For an animal to be raised for organic beef, its mother must have been fed organic feed for at least the last third of gestation. Marketing of organic meat. Under national organic standard, when marketed as organic milk by itself is 100% organic. If a consumer buys organic milk and milk product, it means that all of the milk has been produced organically. Organic food shopper. Organic food shopper age 18 to 27 50%, age 28 to 41 55%, age 40 to 51 57%, age 50 to 60 50%, age 61 plus 46%. Benefit of organic food. Benefit of organic food. Organic farmer practice reduce pollution and conserve water and soil. Organic food and conventional food are similar in quality. Organic food are as safe and nutrition as conventional ground food. Thank you.